Packers, Seahawks, coming up on EA Sports as we come to you from Seattle, Washington for today's game.
Well, Phil, we've got a terrific matchup at running back. Two of the most dangerous backs in the NFL about to meet, go toe-to-toe. How do you see it?
Well, you know what? It's not always about the quarterback when you talk about NFL games. And here's a great example of it today. The game of football is still about the most physical team wins. And when you have running backs like this, the more physical team will win.
The Seahawks snap it at the 26. Lynch is met at the 30.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 30. Has the reception all alone. Wilson's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Ricardo Lockett with the catch. And that's a gain of 9.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it. And the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
Marshawn Lynch found a second win for his career when he came out to Seattle.
He did find a second win, no doubt about it, Jim Nance. And I'll tell you, he got bigger, stronger, and he's as tough as I've ever seen him. He is a perfect fit for the Seahawks.
Still not taken down.
He is a good runner with the football, not like most quarterbacks in the National Football League. They design runs for him just to do it as a running back.
The Packers with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 33. Running room. Lynch is tackled, but earns a new set of downs. First and 10. Doug Baldwin makes the catch.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
First and goal. Mike Daniels with the sack.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
Loss of 4 on the play. It's Jermaine Kearse coming down with it. Third and goal from the 9. Julius Peppers brings the quarterback down.
Well, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
The Seahawks turn the ball over on downs.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback, and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
Mounting a serious drive. They bring in the extra tight end. First and 10. Sherman's able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Set up screen to Lacy. Sherman's the one who made the big stop.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Starks is in the backfield.
Third and long.
Intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Seahawks set to take over here on offense, partner, and this team has to have a little chip on the shoulder right now after going for it on 4th down last time deep in the opponent's territory.
Yeah, I hope they have a chip on their shoulders because the defense just flat out whipped them. That's why they didn't get that 4th down attempt. You got to be tougher if you want to pick up 4th down situations.
I know there are a lot of people right now still wondering why didn't they just kick the football and go for the 3.
Well, when you start listening to the fans, next thing you know, Jim, you're sitting next to them. So you got to do what you think is right. That's what the coach did. I do not disagree with what he did.
Set up now at the 32.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals. Well, that's not the worst thing that can happen to you in a situation like this. As long as the football was not intercepted, that's okay.
The coach is going to go for it. The Seahawks from the 32. The Seahawks turn the ball over on downs.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
The Packers on offense after throwing the football to the other team the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, they got to be careful. They got to know who they're going up against. This is a defense that's good and smart. When you put those things together, look out hard to make big plays against this defense.
The line of scrimmage, the 48. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First down at the 48. Lacy, right side. He's tackled right at the 43.
Lacy is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Packers take it from the 43. And it's batted down. As we look at the offensive lineup, Jordy Nelson on the outside has grown every year in this league since coming out of Kansas State back in 2008.
Quarterbacks love wide receivers like Jordy Nelson. He can go up and fight for the football faster than everybody thinks. He's one of the good ones in the NFL.
First down coming up. The Packers are at the line of scrimmage with their backfield loaded up. The ball is knocked out. One player to watch at linebacker today. He'll be in on many tackles. Bobby Wagner.
He was drafted because he had great speed in college, and that speed, you see it in the NFL. He is a tackling machine and a great linebacker.
My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
The Packers in the pistol.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Two hands on the football and has the catch. Crosby now lined up for the field goal attempt. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. The Packers setting up for the kickoff. And he'll start his return. Ryan's there to take him down. And a run back of about 17. The Seahawks found themselves in good position the last time they had the ball, but chose to go for it on 4th down instead of bringing out the field goal unit. And that proved to be costly.
Yeah, they got to remember who they're going against on the defensive side. This defensive coordinator is smart. He knows all these situations, and he guessed right with the offensive coordinator.
Boy, for as well as they drove the ball down the field the last time they had it, only to come up empty on that 4th down stop. How is this offense going to react on this drive?
I don't know. I can tell you from experience, it's demoralizing when you drive the football and you get in scoring territory where it's 3 or 7 and you come away with nothing. It's tough. So you got to pick yourself up and make it happen.
The Seahawks have it at the 29. Incomplete. Jimmy Graham was the intended target on that play.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
And it's caught by Curse. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
This play set up by the long gainer. The quarterback taken down by Mike Daniels. The Seahawks have it at the 39. Wilson's taking off. Intercepted. On his way. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Well, when you study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. Fights through contact. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Seahawks are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took the ball was out. When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job of the quarterback throwing it in there.
After nearly turning it over, it's second down. Here's Baldwin. Gains 12. Third catch today so far.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1. And now they'll try over again on second down. The Packers lined up in the nickel. Lynch. Wide to the left.
Well, Jim, now it's time. Even though it's 3rd and long, you can't be over there, playing it safe. That has not worked for you. Time to call a play, take a chance, and get that football down the field. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the...
And intercepted!
And not only does their defense protect the lead, they force the interception and give their offense...
inside, stuck it to my chest and told me to drive. I was scared, but she was beautiful, like a movie. She kept looking back like something was coming. Said we ain't slowing down, ain't stopping for nothing. My truck was shaking, my blood was pumping, but she was laughing.